This question comes from Justin, who asks, what would happen if all insects on Earth suddenly disappeared? Well, first, a bunch of people would throw a party. No more mosquitoes, no more wasps. Your porch won't turn into a bug disco. Life would seem peaceful. Then, things would get complicated. When it comes to food, insects are responsible for pollinating over 75% of the world's food crops. That includes fruits, vegetables, nuts, chocolate, coffee, and pretty much everything in your farmer's market smoothie. With insects gone, those crops would start disappearing too. Sure, some plants are pollinated by birds or bats, and wind can carry some pollen around. But wind is bad at aim. It's like replacing a postal service with a guy throwing letters out of a helicopter. Within a few months, grocery store sections would start looking like post-apocalyptic salad bars. Eventually, prices for fruits and nuts would skyrocket. Almond milk would become a luxury item. Vegans would weep into their quinoa. And coffee? Well, let's just say mornings are about to get a lot tougher. Insects don't just pollinate things. A lot of them are decomposers. From beetles to maggots, from fly larvae to dung beetles, all of them contribute in breaking down dead animals and decaying plants. Without insects, the world's waste management system would collapse. Dead stuff wouldn't go away. Animal waste would linger. The bacteria would love it. The humans, well, not so much. Another thing that would get affected is the food chain. Insects are the main food source for birds, amphibians, reptiles, and fish. If the insects go away, so do the animals that eat them, and the animals that eat those animals. It's like removing Jenga blocks from the bottom, assuming that gravity doesn't exist. We'd lose songbirds, frogs, lizards, and a lot of freshwater fish. Bats would go hungry. Hedgehogs would look betrayed. Ecosystems would collapse in layers like a buffet where someone ate everything except the croutons. Some scavengers might adapt. Maybe spiders start eating each other. Maybe rodents rise to power and start a new rodent-led Earth regime. We don't know. But what we do know is it won't be good. But hey, at least there'd be no malaria, right? Yes, one of the few upsides is that without mosquitoes and biting flies, insect-borne diseases would vanish. Emergency rooms in the tropics would finally be empty enough to clean properly. But that's like saying, sure, the Titanic sank, but on the plus side, the ice was refreshing. Also, no more honey. Bees make honey. No bees, no honey. Although less important for survival, no honey would prove catastrophic for breakfast. So would we all die? No, but a lot of things would. Agriculture would collapse. Food webs would unravel. Ecosystems would decay. Human survival would be possible, but get a lot more complicated. We'd be forced to redesign farming from scratch and invent robot pollinators. Meanwhile, underground research bunkers would be the new brunch spots. The good news is this won't happen naturally. Insects are extremely resilient. The bad news is we're actually already doing this to them. Thanks to pesticides, habitat loss, monoculture, and climate change, insect populations are dropping rapidly. So if you're wondering what you can do on your part, you could start by avoiding unnecessary use of pesticides and supporting local biodiversity, and maybe say thank you the next time you see a bee. Or at least don't swat it like it owes you any money.